in Los Angeles, California, please welcome Za West! I'm living like a star, can't stop shining.
Thank you all so much for coming out. Is Sausage Party an official sponsor of the thing?
Sure, why not?
Loving that poster. Before we start our show, we just like to start off with an interview. Keith, just as a background about all of us, we all went to a small liberal arts college called Williams College together.
Yeah!
Oh. And we are an improv group that spans many generations. Keith is one of the founding members of our group, so we're going to interview Keith about his hometown to get started, and we're going to do totally improvised scenes off of what Keith says. So,
Fair enough.
would you tell the audience where you're from?
I'm from a small town called Ithaca, New York.
The only thing I know about Ithaca is that it has like huge gorges and a high suicide rate.
It does. It has. It is the home of Cornell University, highest suicide rate in the Ivies.
Are there gorges like are they like you are driving and they're just everywhere? And you're
They are absolutely everywhere.
If my bike hits a rock, I will end up in a gorge.
You are dead. Yes.
Okay. What was the name of your high school?
Ithaca High School.
Did you have a mascot?
We did. While Cornell University were the Big Red Bears, we were the Little Red Cubs.
Was this like before the bear-cub thing was like a known gay relationship?
Yeah. This was in the early 80s. We didn't know about gay stuff yet.
Got it. Okay. What kind of person were you in high school?
I was a huge nerd. Unlike now.
What kind of nerdy stuff were you into?
Oh man, you name it.
I don't know anything about that time period, so I can't name anything.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, one of my favorite activities, I was part of the Bridge Club, of course, and so frequently on a Saturday night, I would have 3 friends over, and we would play bridge all night long.
Did you have the little sandwiches?
No. We weren't that sophisticated.
My grandmother played bridge, and she would always have the sandwiches, and when I would go over, we couldn't eat them because they were for her bridge ladies. Okay, so you're a huge nerd. Did you have, like, besides bridge, did you have any extracurricular activity? Like
oh, yeah.
Band?
I was the king of extracurricular activities. I was president of the National Honor Society. I was tri-captain of my track team. And probably most importantly, I was one of the officers of the Fabulous Feast Society. We were a high school extracurricular activity where we would choose a time period and a culture and recreate a banquet for fun.
Oh, man, when you said nerdy, I was like, I can see it, and we're just like here. Well, so just to wrap up, did you go to prom?
No.
What did you do on prom?
On prom night, let's see. I tried to ask a girl to go to prom, and she told me she couldn't go because she had to go to a rabbinical convention.
Is a rabbinical convention where someone that is a rabbi would go?
Her father was a rabbi.
Got it, and you bring the whole family.
Apparently.
Yeah.
And so instead, I went to see Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
By yourself?
No, with 2 other nerds.
Got it. What was her name? The girl that you wanted to ask out.
Sarah Edwards.
Sarah, what was she like?
She was a dream come true, except for me.
But like, was she like the most beautiful girl in school, or was she like just something that nerdy guys would like?
She was something a nerdy guy would like. Yeah.
Got it. What made like was she into? I don't know any 80 references. Was she into John Hughes movies?
We all were back then.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we were in the.
Like, what made her something that you wanted to ask to prom?
We were in the high school production of Godspell together.
What was your role?
One of the disciples.
All right.
And she was another disciple, and there was a scene where we held hands. And that's as far as it went.
Are you Facebook friends with her?
No.
So she could have fallen into a gorge.
Yes.
Do you guys have anything? Yeah. No? Yeah. Please give a round of applause to Keith Baker. We are Za West.
Mom, I need some advice.
Sure.
he's nice. I don't want to hurt his feelings, but he's just it's a relentlessness, and I am running out of excuses. And
oh yes, no, I'm
I
so
need
glad.
some-
I'm so glad you came to me. This problem plagued me for. I was a real hot number. All the guys were after me, and I would use the same excuse every time, which is I would just say I was going to a rabbinical convention.
You would say you're going to a rabbinical convention, even though.
Yeah, no, it's so weird. No one bothers to really dig into it as an excuse and sort of unpack it. They're just very confused by it, so they just go with it. Trust me.
Should I ham up the Jew? I mean, we're pretty like, should I? If I just said to him, you know, I'm going to a. I feel like you really think he'll buy
Well,
it?
why don't we just try it out? What would your version of hamming it up be?
I'd be like, I'd say something like, you know, Oi Gewalt, I'm going to a rabbinical convention and I'm bringing the whitefish.
Okay, that's a thing to do. I feel like that doesn't sound very. It sounds like you're just saying a lot of Jewish type
Saying a lot of
things.
Jewish type things. I'm
Yeah.
not really.
So, hear me out on this because this is going to start really bad and then maybe get better.
Lay it on me.
But I just don't feel comfortable asking any more Jewish girls to dances because every single time there's a convention. And I don't know if they schedule them, you know, coterminous with the dances or if I should just branch out to other religious groups. What do you think?
I mean, listen, I think as your friend, you've got a very small demographic that you're attractive to.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Right. The Jews will like you.
Welcome to the rabbinical convention. You're so young. I can't believe you're here. What
Thanks.
brought you here? Thank
Thanks.
you so much for coming.
Yeah, no, I just was really.
Fellas, we've got a young rabbinical student here. Oh, thank you so much. Yes. What's your name? Please tell us all about you.
No, my name's Tyler. Hey.
Tyler.
Yeah, I gotta pinch some of
Yeah. You guys are really good-looking bunch of guys.
What brings you here? Do you want to pray and wrap ourselves into tefillin and pray?
Yeah, I mean, I would do that if that's the thing to do at this sort of an event.
Hey, later tonight we're gonna break into the boys' rabbinical convention,
Oh,
and we're gonna put.
my.
Yeah.
Yeah?
We're gonna play all kinds of pranks on them.
Like take their underwear and like put it on our head.
Yeah, and like take the shofars and like wake them up by blowing the shofar.
Listen, Moshe, David, I didn't expect this rabbinical conference to be quite as sexy as it's been, okay? It like really took a hit. On day 2, Tyler showed up, and then those girls came in, and I just came to study college.
Isaac, please, calm. Calm. It's becoming a lot more like summer camp in one of those movies.
Which movie?
All the John Hughes ones.
That's right.
Fellas, I got a great plan. How we get back at ththose girls. How we get back at them. Everybody, I got all these wigs, and we just put on big sheets, and we just put some lipstick on, and we pretend we're girls. And then we just go over there, and then when we're over there, we get to see everything.
That's a great idea, Noah.
Thank you.
Listen, Ruben, I like to run a tight rabbinical convention, and I must say the Bridge Club at this rabbinical convention has a disturbingly high suicide rate.
And you feel I'm responsible.
Well, I think it's the snacks, and you are in charge of the snacks.
Yeah, I tried to vary it a little bit after the.
Okay, so I bid for no Trump.
There are 4 people in bridge. 6 of spades.
Great play, great play. Thank you, and good night.
Tommy, I think we're gonna have to close the bar. We lost another one to the gorge.
Oh, man. We need to put up guardrails. People are just falling into that gorge. You know the problem? I think the problem is that the door, hold on, I'm coming around to you, okay? I think the problem is that the door and the gorge.
It's right there.
It's too close. We thought, you know,
We
the
could have put the entrance
location,
on the other side.
beautiful view, sunset. We should have put it on the other side, but now it's
I'll put another mark up. Damn
Yeah,
it.
it's.
Isaac?
Hey!
Sir, shuffle in,
Shuffle,
please.
yeah, please.
Hey man, did you see my friend? He came
That's on you.
Oh,
That one is on you.
Homicide! That was a homicide!
Architecture aside, man.
Okay, I was just.
Oh my
Oh! I've lost too many business partners that way.
Oh my
I
God!
feel like I'm the only one looking at it. It's a huge hole right outside the door.
Ruben, this is disappointing. You were in charge of the door to the gorge.
I can't be in charge of the door and the snacks. It's too much.
That's okay.
I have a lot of extracurricular activities outside of this club.
Look, we started planning for this rabbinical convention 364 days ago. You were in charge of the snacks and this wall and door in front of the gorge.
But don't you think it would have made more sense to split those responsibilities? I mean, the wall and the gorge seems like the primary one. We could have made that just one job, rather than splitting that with the snacks.
Well, snacks is simple. You put out a simple finger sandwich.
I understand, but it could have been snacks and music, or you combine it with something else. But you keep the gorge thing a separate responsibility. That's my only thing.
Okay, so just so I have my duties clear, you want me to make sure the volcano doesn't go off, but you also want me to develop the playlist for the company party. It's just that, you know, I feel like the last guy that had this particular job, like, you yelled at him a lot.
And now he's in the gorge. Watch your step on that volcano.
All right, man, like,
Captain, I don't want to tell you how to do your job. Obviously, you're in charge, but it's like really hard for me to fly the ship and be the Obama impersonator on the spaceship. It's just like, honestly, it operates two different parts of my brain, and I'm running out of material. We're going to be up here for 17 years.
Look, when I hired a white pilot to be the Obama impersonator and fly the spaceship, I thought you could handle it.
I also just want to say that, like, I've trained my entire life to fly this ship. Like, I am supremely qualified.
Captain, I think it's a good plan. There's only one issue with it. I am afraid to go up in a spaceship. So you're going to need someone to impersonate me. Or I'm too afraid.
President Obama, there are literally wars all over the world, and you can't be focusing on who is impersonating you on spacecraft. We need your attention
But
here,
I
Mr.
feel
President.
like I need it to be someone who can represent me accurately.
Okay, I mean, I'm your body man. I'm going to do anything you want, so you want to look at
Bring in
another...
another batch of
All
Obama
white dudes.
impersonators. All white dudes.
Honey, how was your day at work like?
It was very frustrating, to tell you the truth.
Yeah. How so?
I feel like you're not really listening. I feel like you're just making conversation.
Well, you know, I had some bad news, but I was just gonna try to sort of back my way into it.
All right, Carol, just lay it on me. What's
No,
going on?
tell me about your day.
Okay,
I'm leaving you.
As king of the extracurricular activities, I will now accept. Thank you, Gerald. Gerald.
You have no subjects. I'm just putting it out there.
Ever since the National Honor Society left us.
You were supposed to recruit people, get like the JV team in here or something? Okay, the little fighting Irish aren't doing anything anymore.
Oh, leprechauns?
That little tiny, they're a terrible football team.
Is this the AV room?
Ah, welcome to extracurricular kingdom. Yes, Gerald, thank you. Come, sit. Be a subject.
Okay.
What are you, a freshman, sophomore?
No, I'm a junior. I'm just trying
Like
to...
it, like
A junior in high school?
Thank you, Chair. What are some of your interests?
Oh, weed mainly.
Marijuana!
But I wanted to... Me and my friends were going to shoot a video with Red and Jim.
Excellent AV Club! We shall have a film screened every month on the 1st. Why are you not writing this down?
Gerald, listen, man. There's a spot opening up on the baseball team, okay? It's just... Gerald, you're really making me regret this decision, okay? Just try to tone it down a little.
I've been a jester for 2 years, dude. Oh.
Baseball team has its eye on the AV room, all right? We need a place to hang out and do dip before practice.
Yep.
That king of yours seems to only understand one language, so we're going to need you to stab him a couple times in the back.
Yes, well, the AV didn't work out. Stupid baseball team came in.
King Sir Malcolm the Fourth. Okay, well, as king of everything extracurricular, congratulations. It has been tasked with me to murder you. Now, I'm not good at extracurriculars overall.
Is this where the...
Yeah, come in. You're the king now.
As you know, among the Ivies, thank you for this, we are at best in the middle of the pack on most measures, right? And so we're very happy that you're interviewing here with us. And there is one measure where we do quite well compared to our peer institutions, and we're pretty proud of it. So would you tell us a bit more about your experience as a jester for an extracurricular king, and if it perhaps unsettled you, would you say made you more likely to...
I think overall, being a jester made me a calm-minded person who stayed away from crime and murder specifically.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm just a little distracted. You're saying I have cancer?
Yup. Yep, you do.
Wow.
I'm sorry to tell you this way.
Can I get a massage? Do you have enough? Can I get a massage? Or?
No, you can watch. How does it make you feel to watch me get a massage? Do you feel like you're lacking something?
Hey, Gerald, we gotta let you go as dean of this college. I mean, I'm looking at the numbers here, and suicide rates are just out of control.
Number one.
And you
Number
are
one.
son. And I don't know. We don't know who this man is, but it's just listed here that he is president of Fun, and he is getting $300,000 a year.
Fun, baby!
What? Who are you?
He is a joint appointment in massage therapy. It's fun and
Yeah, like I said, I mean,
costless.
I don't know how you're the worst dean. Stop massaging him, please. It's very hard to have a serious conversation.
Don't listen to him, Dean.
All right, well, if I'm not appreciated here, I'll take my services to Dartmouth, where they would love to be number one in anything. So,
You're not gonna slow dance with me? Becky, we had a thing. 5 minutes ago, we were like them. Now, it's about 10 feet.
Thomas, the whole school is watching, and you're a nerd. I'm a hot person.
Name one thing that's nerdy about me. One thing.
It could be the numerous card games you play throughout the day.
2 things that are nerdy about me.
You wear 2 left shoes constantly. That's just a weird thing. I have to put it out there.
Left shoes have been in. Okay, they're not in.
I don't
But
want
they-
to. I don't want to butt in, but you're also dressed like you're at a Renaissance fair.